All right, we have the Henry Doorly Zoo here. Sara has brought us a snake. What is this snake called again?
It's called a Rhino Rat Snake.
Check out the nose on this.
Yeah, that's where he gets that name from. Unlike the rhino, though, that rhino horn is a horn. This is just a little extra protuberance. It's very soft and fleshy and scaly, just like the rest of them.
That sounds lovely.
It doesn't it? Yes, nasal protuberance.
Does it serve a purpose, or is it decorative?
We're not really certain.
Okay.
The ruling theory of the day is this is an arboreal snake, so he lives in the trees, and that just helps camouflage. So it helps break up the outline. He looks more like a vine just wrapped around a branch.
Sure, or a
less
pointy
noticeable.
little leaf.
Yep.
I can
Is that
see
why you wore green, to look like a tree today?
Yes, definitely. No. No, I did not.
What do they eat then? Just tree stuff?
Yeah, things that live in the trees, small lizards, little tiny mammals.
Really
basically
slow
whatever's
birds.
there. Slow birds, sure. They probably would not take a disadvantage of that. Most snakes aren't really hard and fast, like I only eat this or I won't eat that. Whatever
He's
food.
not gluten-free.
Exactly. No. Whatever food is there is what will be eaten. At the zoo, we feed him very small mice. 'Cause, he's not very big, very thin-bodied snake. You can see him in the Wild Kingdom. He's on exhibit there with his girlfriend, and there has been lots and lots of romance in the air.
Really?
Yes.
It's February.
That time of year.
Yep. We see a lot of that with our reptiles about this time of year where the day is getting a little bit longer, things are a little bit warmer, the sun's starting to change position in the sky, and there's lots of romance. Lots of romantic activities, but we're pretty certain his girlfriend is full of eggs, and hopefully that will lead to some babies later on this year.
You could have your own.
You could.
Fantastic.
They're
Do they
adorable.
have paternal and maternal instincts like mammals, or do they just they eat each other?
They won't eat each other. They're not very cannibalistic. They will incubate the eggs, so that the female will wrap her body around the eggs and kind of keep them protected and somewhat warm. But once the babies hatch, they're on their own. She may not have eaten for months at a time because she's she's basically run out of space inside with those eggs, and then she stays there to protect them. So she really doesn't have the option to provide more maternal care. With rattlesnakes and those species that do give live birth to babies, there is a little bit of maternal care, actually quite a lot. And again, she may not have eaten for months, but she will stay with them for the first couple of weeks of life anyway until they go through their first shed, which is their most vulnerable time, and then everybody's on their own kind of thing.
Look at that.
You're amazed, aren't you?
I am amazed. I just, they're snakes. They're things that you try and ignore, and here you are giving us all these fascinating facts about them.
Exactly. They're amazing. They're amazing animals. And you don't have to like them. That's fine. I understand a lot of people don't like them. But you should understand that they do amazing things in our environments. If you want mice living in your house, that's gross. Leave the snake in your yard alone. It's just fine because nobody likes a hantavirus.
No. Is this what you do all day, is play with snakes?
I work hard, yes,
Yeah.
making sure that the snakes are taken care of and the other reptiles. But the job is pretty exciting. It does feel a lot like play most of the time.
I bet. Well, let's see what's going on at the zoo here. Of course, we love to do IMAX films.
Yes.
You guys got some great stuff there.
We do. They're very exciting. They're always something new. I can barely keep track. I think I see one out of every 3 new films. They change so much, but they're always fun and exciting and wonderful. And if you want to see them, today is the kickoff of our membership drive, and part of the package of our memberships is to get IMAX tickets. So take advantage of that. And during the membership drive, also, those memberships are a little bit a discount, so take advantage of that as well.
And I saw on your sheet of paper, too, that a membership at the Henry Doorly Zoo is good for other zoos around the nation. Is that true? I
Yes,
did not know that.
it's called a reciprocal program, and it may not get you in free at other zoos, but usually there's a bit of a discount or there's something along with
That's
that.
fantastic. Because when you travel, often you want to see the zoos.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
I love
Yes,
that.
yeah, that's another added benefit to the membership.
And here we are, approaching March. You were talking about, February and lovers and all that. We're already thinking summer.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, and if you're like one of those people like my sister who likes to plan about 6 months in advance, and you're already thinking about school and what are you going to do with all these children in
Summer
your house,
camps,
there's
yeah.
all kinds of summer camps. There's all kinds of things to do. We really never run out of something to entertain you and
Really
educate you.
strong.
Yes.
That is,
Yes,
wow.
they are basically all ribs.
Yeah.
So you can feel those costal muscles right on the side of your ribs there. They're very tough, strong muscles, and that's what the snake is.
So we have, 13 sets of ribs as humans? How many do they have?
They have about 150.
Goodness gracious.
So that's lots of abdominal muscles.
Easy to slink and slither.
Yes, very much so.
Wow. How fast can that thing go if you let it down?
It depends a lot on the surface of whatever he's running across, if there's friction, how warm he is.
Running?
Running, slithering
faster than you
are,
quickly.
over here.
Yes, they can move quite fast when they need to, but they tire out really quickly too.
Good. Sara, thanks as
You're welcome.
always for your enlightenment and bringing in something from the Henry Doorly Zoo. Happy February.